we've got to reject this categorisation as being far right. It's the way to rubbish people who are proud and desirous for the United Kingdom to do well. It's the way to push us aside and win the debate before you've actually had to have the debate. And what I say is this: the key issues here, irrespective of the violence for a moment, the key issues here are British people fed up of the levels of migration that have taken place, the assault on British culture, because instead of assimilating and integrating those who've come to this culture, to come to this country, what we've done is create cultural silos, promoted them and celebrated them. So there's been no positive effort for those who've come here to learn our language, learn our culture, learn our history, buy into British values. None of that. And then, of course, there's the economic issues. Those who come here are a burden on the state. They're not the migrants of the 1980s who came here aspirational, on the front foot, hardworking, wishing to work, make money, pay their taxes, and do well for the country. The kind of migration that we're now experiencing has a very great proportion of dependency about it. They're coming into the country, they're taking benefits, they're taking social housing, they're getting in the queue on the NHS ahead of us, on the queue for social housing ahead of us, and that is sending people apoplectic. What the government needs to recognise, what successive governments over the last 25 years should have recognised, is we've got to slash migration. Both legal and obviously illegal migration must be stopped in the most forceful of manners. And we've got to then integrate those who are here so that we have a settled culture. You can't have a nation state, you can't have a society if it doesn't have a shared culture and a shared language. There are critical components. That's what people are crying out for. A shared, settled, harmonious society where everyone is equal, where ethnic minorities are not put first because they happen to have a particular skin color. Starmer goes on about people being targeted because they have a skin color and a particular faith. Well, that's precisely what he's doing. He is promoting people of a particular skin color. He is promoting people of a particular faith to the detriment of the majority in this country. And that's what people are objecting to. That's got to stop.
Exactly right, Ben. And the people who are objecting to that are not all far-right thugs.